What is going on, everyone? It's Manny from BackCourt Violation hitting you with the last playoff preview matchup. It's going to be the 4th-seeded Cavs taking on the 5th-seeded Pacers, and this is going to be a really good series because the Pacers won the season series against the Cavs, played them really tough, and it just seems to me like LeBron, since the Miami days, has always had a little rivalry with the Pacers, no matter who the superstar is, whether it was Paul George or now it's Victor Oladipo. And he was one of my favorite players when he was on the Magic, because being down here in South Florida, it was just cool to watch him play. So I'm stoked for him for what he's been doing this year, and pretty much putting the team on his back. The other guy they got in that Paul George trade, Sabonis, has been killing it. He's another young player, and he's been doing really well. His dad actually was a Blazer back in the day. Thaddeus Young, he's still consistent. He's still good for like 15 a game, 8 rebounds. I've always liked his game a lot too. You got my dog Big Al Jefferson off the bench, not really doing much, but good vet presence. Darren Collison's been playing good for them. Corey Joseph's their backup guard. So they got people that can handle the ball when Oladipo's going to be on the bench and not, but they're going to need a huge series from Oladipo. And then it's going to be interesting just to see what Cleveland does, because this Pacer team plays them really well. So they're going to have to come out on fire every night. They're going to have to play playoff basketball. They're going to have to want it. And something I've noticed with this Cavs team, I think we all have, is that it just hasn't always been there this year. So hopefully they can turn it on in the playoffs. I mean, I know LeBron's going to do his thing, but Kevin Love needs to show up. I think that truthfully he's the X factor. Obviously, Larry Nance, he's going to bring his energy. That's what he's known for. But they're going to need Rodney Hood to step up, hit some threes. George Hill's got to do something eventually for them. So even since the trade, he just hasn't been doing much. Calderon has been playing better than him lately, and he's old. So it's gonna be fun to watch, because LeBron's gonna take over the series. But other than that, I want to know who's gonna step up, because truthfully, I'd like to see LeBron make the 8th final in a row for him. I mean, how often would anyone get to see that happen? And I enjoy watching greatness. Say what you want about the man, but you can't not say he's great. So yeah, I want to witness history one more time. It'd be cool if the Cavs could get there. It's going to be a tough series for them. This might actually go down as the most intense first round matchup anyway. This could very well be a 7-gamer. Do I think it's going to be? No, I'm going to go Cavs in 6. But it could be. Indy always gives LeBron trouble, and this Indy team has given them trouble this year. I think the Pacers are better coached than the Cavs. I really don't think Tyronn Lue is that great of a coach. I think it's more just player management, which I think he's pretty decent at that, handling egos, but this year, not so much either, so I don't know what to make of it. But Nate McMillan has been doing a great job in Indiana, and I'm not a huge Indiana guy. I'm a Knick fan. Reggie Miller's one of my least favorite players. So for me to say that takes a lot. But I loved Nate McMillan when he was in Portland, and you can't hate the job he's done this year. But all right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and that is the final playoff preview. So one last time, I got Cavs in 6, and I think it's going to be a tough series. So, all right, thanks for the listen. Hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.